guys, welcome back to my channel, and for today's video I'm going to be sharing my June favorites. I am filming this video on the last day of June, so hopefully I can get this up as soon as possible. Let's just jump right into the skincare part of my favorite. First thing I'm going to start off with is coconut oil. I have been using coconut oil for quite some time. Other than cooking, the first thing that I was using coconut oil for beauty-wise was mainly to remove my eye makeup. I do apply waterproof mascara on my lashes, and sometimes it can be such a pain to get off. I end up separating the coconut oil that I use for my beauty products so I'm not like cross-contaminating anything, and I leave it in like a small container in my bathroom. I will just take like a little scoop of it and rub it straight onto my eyes, and the mascara comes right off with it. And then I'll just take a makeup remover wipe, and then I would just end up wiping my eye area. I've been doing that for quite some time. I was gonna have it in my last month's favorite, but I totally forgot, so I did want to include it in this month's favorite. I found another way of using it. I don't know if you've been staying updated on my pregnancy vlogs, but I have been using the coconut oil to moisturize my stomach because lately it's been super itchy, so I've been using that to soothe the itchiness and just to keep it moisturized. I'm just trying to find anything I can to relieve the itchiness to it. I do have a cleanser that I wanted to mention, and it is by the brand Acne Free, and this is a oatmeal and jojoba gentle acne scrub. I usually use this after I have removed all my makeup off my face, and I will apply this as a cleanser, and it's worked really well. I haven't had like massive amount of breakouts lately. Finally got it under control. Between the first and the second trimester of my pregnancy, I have had really bad breakouts, especially like around my chin and like jawline area, and then like my temple had broken out for a while, and then like my forehead. It was just like really bad. I'm thinking it was because like the hormones in my body were changing, so my face just like freaked out on itself. This brand has definitely been my go-to when it does come to skincare lately. I have been using the toner wipes as well as another like acne medication cleanser. When it comes to my under eyes, I have been using this product for quite some time. I think I started using it right when I got the product and have been hooked on it ever since. And it is the Dr. Jart V7 Eye Serum, and I got this in one of my Mimi boxes. As you can see, I've used a lot of it because I am that obsessed with it. I apply a super small amount. I apply about that much, and I just like put it both on my ring fingers and then pat it out underneath my under eyes, and then just like get the eyelids as well. It's definitely helped with putting some moisture back into my under eyes after, you know, it feels kind of dried out after you have cleansed your face. I use that under eye serum for my morning and nighttime routine. It does say it's an intensive revitalization of the eye area, 7 vitamin complexes, and it treats dark spots and puffiness, which I do kind of notice in the morning. I do have those like puffy areas, and after I've like cleaned my face in the morning and just apply this, it just like kind of soothes. The thing that I did want to go over real quick is a fade cream. I've been using this fade cream for quite some time, but I would just use it and then not keep up with it. I had 2 of these whitehead looking pimple things on my forehead, and then I had these like 2 pimples on the sides of my chin area. And of course, I know you're not supposed to pop it, but I ended up popping them because they were just that annoying and I just couldn't resist. I know that sounds super disgusting, but I ended up popping them, and they ended up leaving like dark spots on my face. Especially the ones on my forehead. They were so noticeable. I would have to build up the foundation and the concealer because of how noticeable it would like come through the foundation. It was also the same way with the dark spots on my chin as well, and it just got super annoying, so I had brought this baby back out, and this is the Palmer's Cocoa Butter Formula Even Tone Fade Cream. As you can see, you get a pretty good amount of product, and a little bit does go a long way. So before I put my moisturizer on, I would put this fade cream on the areas that I had the dark spots on. It does say to do it twice a day, so I did do it in the morning and in the nighttime, and I started noticing, like, especially the ones on my forehead, they had quickly started fading, and then now I'm still working on the ones on my chin, but they're starting to fade a lot more as well. Like, I'm not having to build up my foundation anymore to make sure that it's fully covered. I do recommend this product if you are looking for a fading cream and don't want to spend too much money. I think I only paid like the most $6 for this. A little bit does go a long way. The only thing that I don't like about this product is the smell. It has this really strong, weird scent to it. It has to be the active ingredient or something in here to make it smell like that. It kind of smells like burnt hair. I know that's really sketchy and you don't want to put something that smells like burnt hair on your face, but I'm just saying if you can get past that scent, which it took me a while to get used to, then you won't even have anything to worry about. The last product in the skincare category, I have been loving a Bath & Body Works lotion, and it is the Cotton Blossom scent. I love how fresh it smells. I've been loving this scent this month. Now starting off with makeup products, I do want to start off with the face area first. I do want to mention this e.l.f. Tinted Moisturizer, and this is SPF 20, and it does contain aloe, cucumber, vitamins A, C, and E. This has been an awesome moisturizer to use during the summertime because I don't like to wear too much foundation on my face. I feel like the heat just kind of melts it all off. I like to wear a light foundation or a light BB cream on my face during the summer, but I have been trying out this tinted moisturizer. I do have to apply like 2 layers of it. I guess that is the price you pay if you do want to have some coverage and are using a tinted moisturizer, which is not really that big of a deal. The shade that I have it in is in beige. I'm not using this product and I want more of a fuller coverage foundation, which I don't stray away from foundations completely during the summer, but I have been loving a combo of 2 foundations mixed together. I've been using the e.l.f. Acne Fighting Foundation, and the first time I used this, I wasn't too fond of it. I felt like it kind of flaked around my forehead. It was just making my skin flake really bad, so I kind of like stayed away from this foundation and stopped using it. But I had brought it back out this summer just to try it one more time. I like that it does contain salicylic acid in it because you know how you're more prone to breaking out during the summer because you're sweating a lot, your pores are a lot more open, and I figure, you know, just why not just try it again. I did end up loving it this time around. I just like the fact that it's super full coverage, and this time around I also didn't notice any like flaking on my forehead. I think the last time when I started using it, I did not put a face primer on those times, so that kind of possibly thrown it off. But after I had applied a face primer with this foundation, now it works amazing. It blends so nicely into my skin, and I was just really shocked that I actually love this product now. I feel like this foundation is a little bit too light for my skin, so I've been mixing another foundation with it, and the foundation that I've been mixing is CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous, and this one is in Golden Tan. Now this one is in beige. I want to mention a pressed powder this month, and the one that I wanted to talk about is this e.l.f. Clarifying I don't know why that's so hard to say, but I do want to mention this e.l.f. Clarifying Press Powder, and this one is in the shade Light Beige. It kind of is the same tone to my face. I feel like I can get a shade darker and get away with it. I'm going to have to go back to Target and find out if there is a darker shade than this one, but for right now, this one definitely works. It doesn't feel cakey on my face when I try to apply it and set the rest of my foundation. And then I also like that it does apply a pretty good amount of coverage as well. The price that I paid for this, which was like $2, it does the job and it works so well, and I am definitely going to have to go back and get another one. I also wanted to mention a highlight, and the highlight that I did want to mention is the Balm's Mary Luminizer. Let me just give in and splurge a little bit and see how I like this because I'm obsessed with the whole highlighting and contouring thing. I like that it does have more of a yellow golden highlight to it instead of a pearlescent pinky tone. I have been gravitating more towards a bronzy type look lately, which if you want me to do a tutorial on that, comment down below and let me know, or like this, you know, video and let me know, and I can definitely get that out for you. I've just been more into like the bronzy blushes, the bronzy contour look. It is super pigmented. A little bit of it does go a long way. I do want to mention that I do have it on my face today. I have it on the upper parts of my cheekbones and down the bridge of my nose. It is definitely worth the splurge if you are thinking about buying. Last thing for the face area is this Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. I was looking for some, you know, other setting sprays that I might be interested in trying out because my NYX Stay Matte has been running out, and I decided to pick this one up to see how I like it. I wanted something to set my face and keep my face on instead of it melting off, especially with all this like crazy heat during the summer. I have not noticed any of my makeup trying to, you know, melt off or anything like that. I put this on and I would take my daughter out to the park and we'd be out there in some stupid humid weather. It is so ridiculous how hot it gets out here, and the humidity level is like crazy too. And when I would come home, I would look in the mirror and like nothing on my face had melted off, because I've been using it a lot lately, especially when I want to do a full face of makeup and I want to make sure that it stays. Now moving on to the eyes, I don't have many eye favorites, but I do have two that I wanted to share with you guys. First one is this Sonia Kashuk Eye Duo, and this one is in leather and lace. I actually got this from one of my friends here on YouTube. We did a swap and she ended up sending me this product, and I have been using a lot of it lately. It works so nicely. It's very, very pigmented. I like to use this lighter brown color for a transition shade and then the lighter color more of a highlight. I love how compact it is, and I just am obsessed with the packaging. And the last favorite for eyes is probably something that everyone and their mom has, but I just got it like a month ago or so, and it is the Lorac Pro palette. And every single time I have been out to go get this palette or have been looking to go buy it, it is always sold out, and I'm not kidding. I have traveled almost everywhere looking for this freaking thing, and I can never find anywhere that had it. I want to say the day that I bought it or the day after I had already bought this, I found out that Lorac was coming out with the Lorac Pro palette too. So I was like, you're telling me that I went and splurged on this palette and now y'all are coming out with another one in like 2 weeks. But yeah, I have been using this. I've been so excited to finally get it, and now that I finally have it, I'm just very, very excited that I get to play with it now instead of just like looking at the display and just wishing that it was available for me to buy. But I'm in no rush whatsoever to get the second one. I just want to be able to enjoy this. Now for the lip products, I have one lip product that I did want to share, and it is this Rimmel London lipstick, and this one is in 006 Pink Blush. I feel like this is just the perfect pink. I love that it is more on the lighter side. It's not too intense, and I feel like it goes with a lot of neutral looks, especially since I've been pulling off like that bronzy look a lot this summer. I do have it on my lips today and have just been obsessed with this lip color. I noticed a lot this month that I have been gravitating towards this lipstick. Last but not least, I did want to share a set of makeup brushes that I have been using a lot lately. They are from the Sonia Kashuk brand, and I can't remember what these brushes are called. I didn't look. I was just really excited to get into them, mainly because of this contouring brush. I have been looking for a flat contouring brush for the longest time, but didn't want to spend like a bunch of money on one. And when I found out that Sonia Kashuk was coming out with their flat contouring brushes again, I was like, okay, I have to go to Target and get this, because this I have been wanting to try forever. I just love how defined it gives the contour lines. Can't even get over the packaging. I think it's so cute. I love the teal bristles on the brushes and then the rose patterns on the actual brush handle. The whole set that I got, I paid $24.99 for, but I would definitely pay $24 for this alone, because that's just how amazing it is. I have been using the rest of the other brushes, as you can see, because they're super dirty. I need to go wash my brushes. But I've been using this one to set my powder with. I have been using this one to buff out my foundation. I love how dense it is, and I like that it just gets in there. It doesn't leave any streaky lines on my face. It blends really, really well into my skin. So I've been loving this brush, and then I've been using this one more on the blush side and applying my blush or the bronzer on my face. The four of these together, this is pretty much all I need to use to complete a full face. I've already washed these, and I have nothing but good things to say. I noticed no fallout or anything like that, and I think this is like my first set of Sonia Kashuk brushes, which I have been eyeing their brushes for a while, have always wanted to try them but never like went and bought them. But it was a total given right when I saw this contour brush. I was like, okay, now they're gonna go make me buy the brushes because I want this brush so bad. That wraps up my June favorites for this month. And if you guys have any questions about any of the products that I've mentioned in this video, then just comment down below and let me know what's up. Like this video if you loved watching my favorites, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I would greatly appreciate it. I will also list my Facebook, my Twitter, and my Instagram around this area, so definitely go check that out. I'll also have the links down below. I love keeping in touch that way. Thank you so much for watching, ladies, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!